welcome to the channel. It's Luna Marie here with the Spiritual Warrior UK. I hope you're having a great time. So we are going to jump straight in because I'm going to do this on IGTV. So we've got a time limit. So we're looking at the week ahead. And we've got June 13th through to June 19th. Now, either tonight or tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world, we have this super full moon in Sagittarius. Lots and lots of energies going on. I am going to do a reading for this a bit later. But let's have a look at the entire week, the general energy for the collective, please. What have we got going on? The general energy for the collective for this week. 13th to the 19th of June, please. 13th to 19th of June. Oh, surrender to the divine, the full moon. Now, if that's never been more apt. And look at the bigger picture, the full moon in Sagittarius. So here we are. We've got exactly the card, exactly the energies of where we should be. So I'm actually just not going to draw anymore. I feel like with this energy, and this has been coming up already, that there's going to be a lot of a few triggers. We say that with a little bit of hesitation. Just ascension is kind of what I'm getting. I feel that things are, I'm hearing, not as they seem. I'm actually seeing my whole vision is currently clouded with purple. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of insights. I feel like there's going to be a lot of angelic messages, guidance messages, enlightenment. Yeah, I just feel like there's going to be a lot going on energetically within the 5D. So there's going to be feelings of tiredness. Sometimes people get headaches, sinus issues. I'm also getting, so a lot of like head stuff, which is unusual. I don't normally get the physical symptoms. I do personally, but I don't normally get that coming through. Anything that shows you that can trigger you, breathe, take a step back. I'm hearing it's saying look at the bigger picture, but what I'm actually seeing is that you won't see the bigger picture. So it's a bit like that. Anchor down and just you know, do you look at today. Don't look beyond today is what I'm feeling. In, you know, have gratitude for today. See all the wonderful things that you've got around you today, and really just put out that energy of well, actually they're saying happiness, and then they just brought the sun in. It's very visual today, Spirit. Thank you for that. Okay, what else have we got going on for this week? 13th to the 19th of June. Oh my God, we've got Sagittarius here again. Look at these cards. And we've also got debilitated, discomfort. Oh, good. Joys. And on the bottom of the deck we've got Neptune, and I do believe Neptune is doing something. That's my astrological hit for you. I know I was watching a few things over the weekend, which I don't normally, but I went for a long run and was just listening to some downloads, and I know Neptune was anyhow. Have a look at someone that actually knows what they're talking about with regards to astrology. But I feel like it's significant is the energy that I'm getting coming through with this. I love the fact that we've got these two Saggy cards here. For me, this is a really significant time. I mean, I'm a Saggy, so any of my fellow Saggies that are out there, I feel that we might actually be able to ride out this energy a little bit more comfortably, even though we've got debilitated here. I feel like there's going to be lots going on energetically. The fact that we've also got the number 9 there, this self-mastery, union with self, union with higher self. You know, 9 can be a bit of a struggle as well. So I think, and you know, let's have a look at this debilitated card. Look how clean it is. Look how clear it is. And look at where the staircase is going. And what is interesting is that there's two, what I'm getting, there's two paths to where you need to go. Both are going to get you there. So if you're stressing about which path to take, don't, because it's going to get you to wherever you need to go. It just might, there'll just be two different versions of it, two different timelines of it. And it's like embrace both, I'm hearing. Okay, surrender to the divine. What do we need to know about this? Surrender to the divine. Page of Cups. Nice. So, you know, looking and actually seeing new beginnings manifesting in your current reality. What is interesting is that we've got 2 full moons here, which I love, because it's the energy is very specific. It's like, you know, we're talking about the week, but actually we're talking about this full moon in Sagittarius. So what I'll do is that I will carry on with this video on YouTube and just lead straight into the full moon video, and I'll do that as well. Okay, that came flying out. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is coming up a lot, because I feel like, you know how we got this staircase, that, you know, there's different ways to get to your end destination. I feel like there's different opportunities around you at the moment. Lots of opportunities I'm hearing with regards to work, with regards to life, with regards to having fun as well. Look at the bigger picture. Okay, we've got the 7 of Swords. So lots of 7s, mastery, you know, self-mastery. And we've got the King of Cups in the reverse. So just watch what comes up for this week. You know, with the King of Cups can be emotionally imbalanced as well. Certainly as we've got this water here and the ship going through. I feel like with this is there could be a few hurdles that come up. There could be a little bit of a bumpy ride. You know, look at it like it's, you know, don't get drawn into the story too much is what I'm hearing. And then the Sagittarius energy. Why is this so significant, apart from the fact we're in the full moon in Sag? 6 of Cups in the reverse. What's interesting about that, I feel, is like letting go. Sagittarius don't really sit in the past a lot. They're very much on moving forward, new energy coming in. Let's light the fire. Like to pursue things. So I feel like that the 6 is here, and that's just flipped over as well. Lots of page energy as well. Page of Pentacles, letting go of the past and moving into the future, but focus on the future, because she's got a watering can here, but she's not watering the flowers, it's on her back. So I feel like there does a tendency to slip back into the past, but I feel like it's getting less and less. Debilitate. What have we got for the debilitate, please? Anything more for the energies? Ooh. Oh my God, another page. Could have some childhood stuff coming up for this, or just simply new beginnings. With the Page of Wands, I feel like this is a message coming through. It could be a message from the past with this card, and that could bring up some old triggers. But what I'm being drawn to is just shoot that arrow into the future and don't get drawn into the past. Neptune energy. King of Pentacles. Again, interesting. We've got 2 kings here and they're both in the reverse. So I feel that there's a pause currently this week. I don't feel like there will be an awful lot of movement going forward. I feel like there will be planning moving forward. Why is the King of Pentacles in the reverse here? Why is the King of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, you will balance out as the week goes on. You just might need to wait for things to come into fruition, things to come into balance, things to come into alignment. And I feel like that's got something to do with the Neptune placement. But again, I know that there's something going on there, but I don't quote me on it. And then overall energy, please. Overcard on the overall energy for this week. I do feel like, because I'm just so drawn to this card, it's like, just keep your sights moving forward. That's what I feel. Have a little bit of fire in your belly. And the fact that we've got the 6 of Cups in reverse here, it's like, don't look back. Everything is about moving forward. Whether it's a bumpy road moving forward, whether you've got to, you know, feel the pain to let go of the past. You know, sometimes we hold on to the past because it's what we know, it's what our dreams are, it's what our hopes are. But, you know, sometimes you need to let that go to, you know, bring in the new. And actually, I am being drawn to pulling an Archangel Michael card, which I'll just do very, very quickly. Okay. Your home is protected by angels. I feel like with this is very much in give blessings for everything that you've got and everything that you are. So I leave you there on Instagram and I'll move over to YouTube. So hello YouTube, we are looking at, just had a look at the week ahead, and we are now focusing on this full supermoon in Sagittarius. I just decided to carry on with this because these cards are so significant. We got 2 full moons and we got 2 Sagittarius come out. So I don't know if this is, you know, Spirit's way of slapping you around the face with a big fish. Saying, listen to me, it's gonna be one of those weeks. For me, I feel like the energy is quite reflective. I feel there's 5D energetic reconnections, and what I mean by that is that if you have somebody from your past, I feel like the veil is quite thin at this moment in time, and this has just recently been channeled to me, and I feel like there is a there's a sort of draw between counterparts at the moment, and this could be just anything from the past, friendships, anything that just sort of left discord, I'm hearing. So what I thought I would do is have a look at the energies of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and the energies in between. So let's start with the divine feminine, please. What's this full moon in Sagittarius, this supermoon? Wow, this strength straight off the back. Strength has been coming out a lot. This is Leo energy, but also what the strength card is about. Now in the traditional tarot, the woman is holding the lion. She's wrestling with the lion. And, you know, the lion is her inner thoughts. The lion is her ego, if you like. And she's getting a hold on her thinking. She's getting a hold on her brain, on her mind. And she's winning. With this card, it feels a little bit softer. I feel like this is more love orientated, because I'm really just sort of drawn to the heart around her neck here. And I feel that this is recognizing where things are not serving you. Where it will take great strength to sort of walk away and assess your focus, because I feel once you reassess your focus and you choose the stairway that you're going, I feel like the energy more comes back to you, and then you can really anchor in what it is that you want in your world. And you know, and when you walk away from something, you're only ever walking away from it in that moment. You're never walking away from it permanently, because there's so many twists and turns in life, especially currently, that, you know, if anything is meant for you, it will come back, and it will come out of the blue, and it will, as much as it entered into your world out of the blue, it will come back into your world out of the blue. Maybe you want it then, maybe you don't. You know, take it as it resonates. Okay, what else for the divine feminine? Thank you. Yeah, the star. I mean, these are just, you know, for start major arcanas, you know, very positive energies in great strength for the divine feminine moving. You know, this is not gender, this is about energy. So the feminine energy within you, which is, you know, the receiver, and I feel like it's the creativity. I feel like it's the appreciation of where you are, of what you've been through. There feels something very significant within that. And I'm also feeling a lot of 2s as well. I mean, we are in the year of 2022, and they just keep bringing 2s into my awareness for the divine feminine. Okay, what else is the divine feminine going to experience in this full supermoon in Sagittarius? Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this. Why is this in reverse? Otherwise, it would have been very nice. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please? Okay, what I'm actually hearing is that you're not going to see things manifesting just yet. I feel like there's been a time of time out, and I feel like you're coming out of that now. I feel like there is a need to get back out into the real world and find your feet again before I feel that this flips around. So I don't feel like it's a stagnation. I feel like it's almost a pause. You know, actually you pause when you go into a time of reflection, which is what the Four of Swords is about, and it's upright. It's a time to go in and introspect, to understand yourself. And I feel like there's a time of coming out and just sort of like having a bit more fun and not being so serious now for the Divine Feminine. You're balancing out. I feel like this time of reflection has brought out some stuff. I feel like this super moon will also bring up some stuff that may tie you in a little bit of knots. I feel like, you know, it's like focus on your hope, focus on your dreams, keep that coming up, because, you know, it's like, you know where your destiny is going. You know, there is a destiny and there is success coming into this. I feel like there could be travel for some as well. I mean, we are leading into the summer in the Northern Hemisphere. So more like, oh my God, look at all these majors. What is going on? Out of 6 cards, we have got 4 majors going on here for the Divine Feminine. And we've also got the moon, and we're talking about the moon. It's so interesting because I feel like this energy is so on point currently. And what I mean by that is that sometimes with the energies that come up, it's like the full moon, the energies come in, it can be like a week, 2 weeks before and that after. But I feel like this is very, very current, very, very like now. Okay, anything else? Anything else for the Divine Feminine? Anything else? Yes, oh my God. 4 of Wands, celebration, stability, really finding that happiness within is what I'm hearing. And wherever you are in your life, wherever you are with what it is you're trying to manifest, where it is you're trying to go, keep your eye focused on the prize is what I'm hearing, but not to a detriment of self, you know, not to an attachment, not to a what's the word they're trying to give me, not in an addictive nature. You know, it's like what I'm getting is, if this is about a person, just think about love. If this is about a job, just think about climbing up the ladder, if that's your goals. So don't limit it to your thoughts of what it is you need in, but just really the action of it. Because, you know, what's interesting and what they're bringing me into love now is what they're saying is that, you know, the mind will always go back to the last thing. So the last job that was great, the last job that was bad, the last relationship that was fantastic, until there is a new that comes in. And, you know, I work with relationships and connections and twin flames and soulmates, you know, whatever your label is, so much. And if there was a new person that came in to give you that same feeling, you always think that it won't be the same. But if that same feeling came along and nurtured, you wouldn't care that it wasn't the last person, because people are after the feeling, they are after the emotion, they are after the connection, the heart opening, or the finances, or the success, or whatever that is for you. It's never, you know, related to, it has to be that person, it has to be that job, it has to be that house, it has to be that dog. I don't know why dogs come up, but it's obviously relevant for some of you. That's not what you're looking for. It's what you think you're looking for. What you're looking for is that feeling, is that connection. Interesting. I've also got some more channeling that came in on the power of 3 this morning as well. I'm going to leave that and let that kind of settle and ruminate, and just maybe do a video on that later in the week. Okay, let's look at the Divine Masculine. What's this full moon in Sagittarius mean for the Divine Masculine, please? Full moon in Sag. What does this mean for the Divine Masculine, please? Okay, we've got the Queen of, lots of yellow going on. Got the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the 4 of Pentacles. What else? These are the 3 of Swords. Wink at me. Okay, what have we got here? We've got the 9 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Wands and Pentacles going on here, guys. What else? Okay, my God, the 3 of Swords also just went to me again. Oh, both of you got the Star. Let's put that to the side. Not so many majors. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Hierophant as well. I'm going to put that down, down there. Let me just tune into this a sec. You know, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this can be a little bit self-absorbed. It's interesting that we've got two queens here and they're both in reverse. So I feel like there is going to be a push of feminine energies coming in for the divine masculine. So that's really about appreciation of themselves. I feel that there are more integration of the feminine energy into the masculine. So a greater understanding of emotion, a greater understanding of how they behave, a greater understanding of their impact into the world. And we've got the Swords, which is about our communication, and we've also got Wands, which is about our intention. So I feel like they're thinking about changing the way they communicate, changing the way they go about their world with intention. I don't feel like it's moving just yet because they're both in reverse. If you're new to my channel, I'm not a traditional tarot reader. I get the energies of the card. I feel like they're almost on the precipice of changing. I feel like there is a holding on to kind of what they know and who they are, but I feel like it's weighing heavy on them. You know, there is a big part of them that knows this isn't working, but there is something, again, I'm being drawn to more of the Neptune energy with the divine masculine. Again, I'm not really sure what that Neptune, I think the Neptune energy, I don't know, it just feels like it's quite expansive is what I'm getting. I feel like once they move through this, that they're going to be in a much more secure place. I feel that if they're really sort of focusing on the 3D, on the energy, on what's happening around them, I feel that they are getting back focused again into their balancing out and what their dreams and their hopes are, and kind of raising up to a higher ascension sort of spiritually as well. Anything else? Why are these queens in the reverse for the divine masculine? We've got the King of Swords here. And why are these queens reversed for the divine masculine? Why are these queens reversed? Oh my God, the Justice. So finding it difficult to balance out at the moment. I feel like they're not really too sure which direction to go, but they're working towards it because we've got two 10s here and the Death card. I'm going to take both of those. Oh my God, there's another 10 on the bottom of the deck as well. Let's take all of them. Okay, so I feel like there's ends of cycles coming for the divine masculine. Trying to step into this clarity. I feel like trying to find their strength without the control is what I'm hearing. Trying to balance out work and love, like finding a place for themselves, opening their heart, whereas in the past they found that incredibly difficult. Putting down the stresses. I mean, we've got lots of 10s here. We do have also quite a few majors as well. We've got the Justice in reverse, the Star, the Hierophant, and the Death. Very much like, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very interesting. And of course the 4 is about the stability as well of where people are. So I feel that, you know, this is heading towards stability, but with that kind of Sagittarius energy, it might be a little bit fiery. So it might be a little bit confrontational, and that could just be with yourself as well. Confrontation in not quite knowing where you're going, what you're doing. But I certainly feel that this is a week of shifts, a week of surprises, a week of surrender, and also a week of not really things making sense. I know a lot of the energies that there is a lot about hidden aspects, about you not knowing where things are. Okay, I just paused the video because this Neptune energy was really, I couldn't drop it. And what we've got, so this is not my stuff. I knew I watched something yesterday. So the full moon in Sagittarius, we've got a square with Neptune, which is not going to offer any clarity. So there is confusion. So, you know, when I was saying that this is on point, it's the Neptune. This is the exact illumination. This is exactly what is happening in the sky. We've got the full moon in Sagittarius with Sagittarius and Neptune. I mean, this is just crazy. And the only other thing is I know that Gemini is involved as well. And Gemini, Sagittarius are all about thought and communication. And Neptune is though it's got vision, because it's a square, that it's going to bring about confusion. So it's going to bring about that little bit of bumpiness and that instability. And I feel like that's why the star is here for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine, you know, our masculine and feminine energy, because the star is about our inspiration. It's our healing, time for healing, time for blessing. Soul contract is also coming in as well. So actually what I'm going to do with the connecting energies, because the star has come up in both, that's what I'm going to focus on. What is the connecting energies of the star with regards to this full moon in Sagittarius, please? The connecting energies of the star. Oh my God, the Hierophant. So learning, higher ascension, understanding things better. What else? The values. What is the connecting energies of the star, please, with this full moon in Sagittarius? What are the connecting energies, please? What else? What else? It's really interesting when I get 3 decks of the divine masculine, divine feminine. The cards come up the same. So we've got the 10 of wands in reverse. We've got the 4 swords that also came up. Okay, it was in the reverse. What else? What are the connecting energies of the star card, please? What are the connecting energies of the star? One more, please. What are the connecting energies of the star for the divine masculine, divine feminine? You know, I kept saying to you in that other deck, you know, the 3 of swords keeps winking at me. So I'm going to take this because that's the like 3rd time. And this is a different deck. I'm going to put it there. So I feel like what's coming up with this, with these energies of the full moon, is that there is a higher understanding of connection, a higher understanding of self, a higher understanding of the journey. There will be a need, and I'm hearing need, to kind of go within, but I don't feel like that's hermit energy, because I feel like this is just sort of self-reflection. And I feel like this understanding is coming about within these energies. It's going to be a little until it clears with this Neptune energy here, which is square. I feel like it's like, what does that mean? And I feel like you're going to ruminate it, but I feel like there's not going to be a heaviness of this, because you're putting down the burdens in both your energies. And we've also, you know, we had the Justice, though it was in reverse. I feel like as this move forward, that is, again, because they're sort of showing me the circle of the world, is going to balance itself out. There's going to be a greater understanding. They're almost flipping this Ace of Pentacles up for me, because I can just see this wheel. It looks like the Wheel of Fortune, that it feels like it's got this, there's a turning point of understanding, of new seeds being planted, of refocus, putting down the burdens of the past. So where things have been difficult, where there's been heartbreak, I feel like there is overcoming whatever your heartbreak is, whether it's been loss, whether it's been money, whether it's been love, whether it's been loneliness, whatever it has been. I feel like opportunities are going to start to come in once this energy passes, and I feel like that's going to be much more into next week. Lots of opportunities come in, and putting down the burden of tiredness is also one of it. Just putting burdens down. I feel like it's been a long, arduous, bloody journey is what I'm hearing. Oh, dude, that's so funny. And I feel it's like, you know, I just want to live. I want to have fun. It shouldn't be this hard. I'm happy to take the journey. But I, you know, I feel like time off for the summer, time off for good behavior, you know, moving forward, but in a much more positive light. It feels, certainly for the feminine energy moving forward, I do feel like the masculine energy is balancing out a lot more. Endings coming in, and I need to let go, but it's not even allowing that feminine energy to come in. It's just going to come in. So it's like that. It's like I'd let it in with flow. Really interesting energies, guys. Okay, let's pull some guidance for this energy as well. Guidance for this full moon in Sagittarius. Do let me know how you found the full moon in Sagittarius. Do let me know in the comments. And if you do want any specific videos, again, put them in the comments. Let me know. Oh my God, I love it. Trust with the butterfly. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longing, trusting. My God, I can't even read it. Oh my God, I said I got some channelings this morning. I've got the channelings about the power of 3, and there are 3 butterflies here. Okay, this is freaking me out. Okay, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longing, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. 3 piles. The divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the energy that brings us together. The polar opposites. The dark, the light, the energy that brings us together. I'm going to do more on that later because that's a lot of the channelings that I got this morning. There's also acceptance here as well. And there's also letting go. Oh my goodness me. And there's also signs I felt like I had to do to just balance that out. Really interesting week, guys. Let me know how you get on with it and let me know what comes up for you. I am leaving you there with so much love, so much light. And I'll speak to you again soon.